and just train it on me and keep it on me the entire time. Okay, hello class. So all of you know me. I'm Madison Hourihan, and I am one of your teacher's assistants here for 6th Platoon and NJRTC. Okay, so many of you have gone through the unit of followership, and this is the foundation of leadership as you know it right now. You know, you've gone through your year and you're now NS1s, and we have seniors in the front who, thankfully they're watching me. And you're going through your year and you're learning and building your leadership skills. Now, when I was an NS1, I started off in your shoes as a follower, learning how the traits of followership and how they apply, and how many traits of followership apply to make you a good leader. Now, as a leader, many of you, hopefully all of you recognize this. This is a combination cover. This gold band is indicative of an officer and of someone who has a certain amount of responsibility because of their billet. Now, in this position, I have a responsibility to you as a leader, to my followers, and also as a follower to my leaders. So, in this position, you build up your relationships, and you build up professional relationships, and it's these that help you to enrich you, so I can learn from my mentors and I can help mentor my fellow cadets. So, what is the foundation of these professional relationships that are so beneficial? The foundation of all these relationships is credibility. By definition, credibility is the ability to trust and to be trusted. In the novel Credibility, How Leaders Gain and Lose It and Why People Demand It by James Kouzes and Barry Posner, they reference credibility as the fundamental foundation for leadership. They also reference how leadership is a relationship. It's a reciprocal relationship between the follower and the leader, and they're working together to achieve the common goal. Now, as cadets, you're familiar with this, and many of this may sound like what you've heard before from our instructors, but it's something that's really important and something that you can carry with you throughout your lives. As you go through your school year, you're going to have to work in group projects, you may get a job later in life, and you're going to have to work in this classroom as cadets and work with each other and build up credibility with each other. Building credibility is important because it allows you to take a group of strangers who may not know each other and who have morals scattered across the board, and you can unite them as a leader under a common goal. A common goal, a common set of morals. In the novel, they reference examples of how you had groups in India and you had groups in the United States working together for the same corporation and for the same goals. And the leader was able to bring together this multinational group of people to make a really efficient product in the end. And this is pretty inspirational. If you can just build up credibility with others and build up your trust, then you can create a better product. Now, credibility. How can you build up credibility? Credibility, it's being trusted and be trusted. So think of someone who you trust. Think of someone who always delivers on their promises. In the novel, Credibility, they always reference how leaders who can build up credibility do what they say they will do. And in order to do this, you do just that. If I make a promise to one of my fellow cadets, to Aki, then I follow through on that. And if I'm not able to, I have to hold myself accountable for that misgiving. So, in the Marine Corps Leadership Handbook, one of the leadership principles of number 11 is seek responsibility and take responsibility for your, seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions. So you have to hold yourself accountable for what you do and your actions, because your actions speak louder than words. We've all heard this before. If I make a promise and I'm not able to fulfill on it, and I don't give a valid reason why, or I don't explain it to my followers, then you're going to lose trust in me and I'm going to lose credibility with you. So losing credibility is, sadly, it's easier than to gain credibility. Credibility is something that you gain through a consistent effort on a daily basis. Everything you do, every interaction, is building up your credibility or it's building it down. Credibility is like your morals and values. You either have it or you don't have it. And so, essentially, it's important because it helps you become a better citizen, a better cadet, which in your case is highly important as you're in your formative years in this program and you're really developing yourself to become a better person. So, another way to build up credibility is to establish a strong relationship with your followers by doing simple things like listening to them and showing them that you care and that they matter. So, in the as stated by Dale Carnegie in the novel How to Win Friends and Influence People, he specifically states that leadership can be built up or torn down by depending on the listening skills of the leader to the follower. If you don't show good listening skills and if you don't listen to other cadets and other people around you, then you're showing that you don't care enough about them, you don't have enough respect for them to care about them. And this is destructive to your credibility as a person. Now, credibility. Credibility in relationship to listening skills. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is someone comes to me with a problem. Let's say Sanchez comes to me with a problem, and then I say, well, first of all, he has enough respect to come to me. Second, he shows that he values my opinion and that he wants either consolation or a solution. And it's really important and it's really special. You know, you think someone who has such a high opinion of you, and you can either destroy that or you can build it up even more to create a better working relationship. So, credibility. Gaining it, losing it, maintaining it, it's impertinent to your life. It's the fabric of your person. It's your morals and values that define you and the pillars from which you stand and from which people see you. Okay, so once again, thank you all and have a good afternoon.
Well, you try to jam a lot into 5 minutes. Are you doing this again?
Okay, and